How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay. So you were the actress, isn't it? You did the lead in this. Am I correct?
Yeah, I was the lead character and I also wrote and produced
So
the
you
film.
multiple personalities. I didn't know that. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Congratulations, congratulations. See, first of all, let me talk about myself. I'm Pradeep. I represent CUCKOO International Film Awards. I'm the festival director here. The reason I'm calling you is to just to inform you that your short film has been nominated in the winners list under the two
Oh,
categories. Okay, one is for the best short film and one is for the best actress. So I didn't know that you were
really?
you
Oh my God, that's so great.
that's great.
And thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
That's so good to hear.
Yeah, congratulations, congratulations. Okay, so
Thank you.
Mariana, this what made you to pitch into this kind of script?
I think like I, a lot of women that I met and myself included had been through a lot of sexual encounters that weren't good for us or were violent while we were drunk or even sober. It's something that it's really common in the life of women. So I wanted to make a film that would talk about this theme, but that would also show two women coming together in the end and accepting that we are like each other and the that we need to fight to be together instead of being against each other. That's why I get the character of the mom
Yeah, that's
that she says to the cop where the son is because I think she sees in herself Barbara. So she's like, yeah, I'm also a woman. This has also happened to me. I know it's my son, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna just let this be. I'm gonna be with you as a woman, and that's what I wanted to talk about, like women coming together.
yeah, because this is a common issue happening across the world when a woman is drunk. The sexual abuse. I'm talking about the sexual abuse. Okay, fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It's
very
like I'm from Brazil. I met women from Norway, in London where I lived, like women from England, from Germany, and
good.
we all have experienced this kind of abuse,
Uh,
and it's not right. So I wanted to talk about it and to give a voice to the side of me that has been, through this trauma.
First of all, congratulations for bringing this concept because most of the people will look into or will they choose to do a commercial film or a film with terror or horror. The uh, social background films, it's very rare, very rare. People don't choose
Hmm.
to do the social related films. So let me
Yeah.
congratulate you for that.
Oh.
And this is your first film?
Yeah, this is the first film that I produced, and that like I've wrote like a few short films with friends, but it was not like an actual production. It was just practicing. And I was in film school. I was studying acting and filmmaking, and I in one of my classes we started doing a short film, and in the end I didn't finish the school, but I managed to finish the film that we started there.
Okay.
And it was my first film. It was the first time.
But it was a very professional one. Your
Oh, thank you.
acting was so much. I thought this might be your fourth of a film because there are a couple of scenes which when the guilt is there before the officer when
Hmm.
counter scene, so much maturity was there. That is what even the jury
Um,
said. So much maturity was there to take that into
oh,
it. Very good, very good. Okay. So, what is your next
thank
plan?
you very much.
Hmm.
I'm working on a film now that's I live in Brasilia, which is the capital of Brazil.
Hmm.
And the city was built in the 60s, and there was a lot of people that came from all regions of Brazil to come here and build a town. And it was this big dream, like to build a town in the middle of Brazil to be the new capital. And I want to talk about the story of a woman. It's another woman that helped build the city. And in the end, unfortunately, when the city was built, the builders, the actual people that were there building the the buildings and the monuments and everything, they were taken away from the center, from all that they built, and they were taken to this what we call satellite cities, which are far away. So
Okay.
they couldn't enjoy the city that they helped build. And that's something that you can see up to this day, that it's really hard to get from these satellite cities to the capital, to Brasilia, because it's very far. You don't have a lot of in the weekend you don't have a public transportation and everything. So yeah, I want to talk about this, and because a lot is talked about the guys that made the project, the president at the time and everything, but you don't talk about the builders. I want to make a film about the builders.
So the rights of ownership is denied. That's what
Yeah,
you're, that's what you're
exactly.
saying. Okay,
Exactly.
very good. So your thought process is completely on a social motive, isn't it? Seem to be
Yeah,
a,
I think
seem to be a rebellion.
a little bit, maybe. I think there's a lot of things that are right, and I think film is the way that you can shine a light on stuff
You- That's
and
true.
and share it with the world. I think that's important of importance of art.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's important.
How long it took you took to shoot this concept? I'm talking about the current film,
Um,
the film which you have
the
watched.
Yeah, it took me a while. Like I shot it in 2019.
Okay.
It took me 2 days actually. We shot during a weekend.
Mm.
In a hospital in London. It was a university hospital, so it was free during the weekend. Our locations manager found this really great hospital where we could shoot, so we shot it in 2 days. And then it took me during the quarantine, like I had to move back to Brazil, and then there was the COVID-19, and I couldn't do a lot about the film there because there was a lot going on. And then I finished the movie now in 2022.
Mm.
Material already from 2019, but it took me to 2022 to finish it.
Very good. Even the photography was very good. Sam, isn't it? Sam did
Oh,
the
sorry.
photography. Who did the photography? Sam,
Okay.
isn't it? The cinematography was done
Yeah,
by Sam.
Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam is, he was really, we had worked together in another short film that also got like in some festivals. It was really good. And he was really young, but he also had a lot of, he was really professional on set.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm doing a movie. Would you be interested in being part of it? And he accepted, and it was good. It was great. I think the movie looks great, and everything looks,
Because
I don't know, very
the
fulfilling.
moment it started, when I watched it, the moment it started, it was so colorful, like a party theme
Hmm.
and other thing. I thought, okay, movies into a different zone. The immediately the shift over was totally different.
Yeah, that's true.
The color
it,
tone, and everything was totally into a melody. It was so cool and
mm,
adaptive to the scene, the hospital scene. The
yeah,
lighting mood was very good. That was.
nice.
Give my regards
I'm
to her.
going,
Give my regards
I'm
to her.
going.
Okay, correct. So
Thank
from
you.
my organization, people will get in touch with you regarding the further process and other things. So you will get a mail in
Okay.
another 48 hours on which category and other things. So once again, I wish you all the best. I'm looking forward the next movie which we are trying to tell me
Thank
the
you.
so all the best and thanks for coming
Thank you
online.
very much.
Thanks for talking to me.
It was great. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you. Thank you.
telling me
Thank you.
what you thought and telling me all these positive things. It was great. I'll definitely put my next film on this festival too. Thank
Definitely.
you very
Thanks.
much.
Thanks a lot. Have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you.
You too. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Bye bye.